One of the biggest challenges that people experience when they're trying to lose weight is the whole idea of feeling fuller and satisfied for a longer period of time while eating fewer calories. I know that many people think that when you're trying to lose weight that you're just going to be hungry constantly. Well, that does not have to be the case. You can choose foods that are less calorie dense, meaning that you are going to consume a large portion of the foods while they contain fewer calories. This obviously is going to help you lose the weight and control your hunger. So, here are some strategies that I have for you today that are going to help you achieve that. So, join me on this run today. The first strategy that I have for you is to make high volume foods your priority. These are high volume foods, with low calories. So we're talking about leafy greens like spinach, kale, lettuce, starchy vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, as well as fruits like watermelon, strawberries, and other water rich fruits. So the idea behind this is because they inherently have very few calories, you can eat as much as you want, especially with the vegetables. So if you have trouble with portion control, this is the best thing for you to do, is to concentrate on this particular strategy. One that I have for you is to make sure that you incorporate protein in every meal that you have. Protein is the most satisfying of all the nutrients. So it's going to help you feel fuller for a longer period of time and therefore reduce the cravings. Proteins take the longest to digest. So because they take longer to digest, obviously it's going to be in your system for longer. And that is how they help you feel fuller for longer. So you're going to aim for about 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal for you to make sure that you're satisfied. You can easily achieve this if you like Greek yogurt. A lot of the Greek yogurts would have 15 to 20 grams of protein in a tub. So that's an easy fix. You also include things like lean proteins, turkey, chicken breast, fish, salmon, tuna, cod. Protein shakes are also another idea because a lot of them come already measured. So if you're trying to make sure that you include 20 to 30 grams of protein in your meals, all you have to do is to measure out the right amount that you need in order to reach that goal. Hello, my name is IJ. Let me welcome you to Wellness with IJ. Thank you for running with me today. I do apologize for the video because I am still in the process of learning how to video myself, especially when I'm running. So do bear with me and I hope you enjoy the rest of the run. I will get back to my strategies in a moment. Thank you for watching. The next one is to make sure that you don't skip healthy fats. I'm talking about your avocados that are high in fat, healthy fats, so a great source of your omega-3 fatty acids. We're also talking about fatty fish, so salmon, mackerel, sardines, olives, olive oil when you cook. These are all ways of introducing healthy fats into your meals. And also, just remember that when you include fats, they can actually reduce the spiking of your blood sugar. So if you're eating carbohydrates and include fats with it, the chances are that your blood sugar is not going to spike as high as it would if you did not include the fat. So make sure that you don't forget. The next one I have for you is to eat mindfully. I have videos that are talking about every single strategy that I have voiced out today. There is a video in my website, in my channel that's talking about eating mindfully. Mindful eating is a powerful tool. So we're talking about slowing down, savoring your food, thinking about your food, ensuring that the food is nutritious, use smaller plates, chew slowly, put your utensils down in between meals, and all that. So if you incorporate that, it's going to slow you down, and it will also allow your body to get to a point where you get the signal to say that you're full. If you eat really quickly or very fast, the chances are that by the time that your brain gets a signal to stop eating, it's already too late. So please remember to practice mindful eating. And of course, the next one is to stay hydrated. Hydration is so important, especially in weight loss. You need to stay hydrated to make sure that your body functions well. Also, if you tend to have trouble with portions, you can have a drink before you begin to eat your meal, because when you've had a glass of water, for instance, before you eat, the chances are that you will feel full quicker than if you did not have that drink before you eat. So that's something you have to remember, is to make sure that you're hydrating, that you're drinking water throughout the day, especially, like I said, before meals. The other thing also is to remember that sometimes when you feel hungry, it may be that you're just feeling thirsty, and you're mistaking it for hunger. So you could end up going to eat when in actual sense all you need to do is just to have a drink of water. Let me give you a trick or a tip of what I do. If I think that I'm hungry, I might drink perhaps a Diet Coke or a low-calorie drink that you like, or maybe some flavored water, for instance. Anything that has flavor sometimes will curb that appetite or the craving when you think that you're being hungry. Apart from that, I would just stick to water the whole day. But like I said, that's something that you can try to do to see if that reduces your craving or you're thinking that perhaps you're hungry. Food prepping is really important if you want to lose weight, whether it's a salads or sauteed vegetables or cooking in bulk, getting your meat ready and prepared, because this is what I do. I get my meat ready for the week, my lean chicken, meat, beef, fish, all of those. I do those once a week, and I store them in the fridge, and that usually takes care of the rest of the week. So food prepping is very important. When you prep your food, you avoid eating when you're hungry and just grabbing foods that you find that might not necessarily be good for you, or that are not necessarily satisfying, just because you're hungry and you're home and there's nothing else available to eat, so you fail. The other thing that food prepping does also is it saves you money. So instead of having to throw away rotten vegetables or fruits that are no longer fresh, you save the money by using them to prep your meals, because once the meals are prepped, you can freeze them or you can leave them in the fridge. That way you save money. It will also help you make sure that your meals are balanced, because when you food prep, you're taking care of your protein needs, you're taking care of your carbohydrate needs, you're taking care of all the nutrients, your vegetables and whatnot. You're thinking ahead for those to be in place. So the chances of you getting to a situation where your meals are not balanced, or they don't have enough fiber in them, or they don't have enough protein, is reduced when you food prep. So make sure that you don't forget to prep your foods in advance for the week. I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple more tips. One of them is to use herbs and spices. Sometimes if your food is not that tasty, I don't know about you, it happens to me. If my food is not tasty enough, sometimes I'm not satisfied and I'm going to go looking for other things to eat because the food that I have was not tasty enough. And there's something that I call wasting calories. I don't eat anything that is not tasty, because I feel that that's a waste of calories when I eat rice that is tasteless. So feel free and use spices and herbs. A lot of them are calorie free, but they make a lot of difference to your meals. The other tip that I have is just to use smaller plates. Measure your portions. Like I said, all these are on my channel. I have tools that you need for weight loss, and amongst those I have measuring cups, measuring spoons, and scale. a weighing scale that you can use to measure your food. So measure your foods, stick to smaller portions. The chances are that if you eat a bowl and you go back and you have a second bowl, the chances of having a third bowl is reduced. So stick to smaller plates. The final tip that I have is to make sure you're getting enough sleep. We've spoken about this a lot. When you sleep well, your body is fed, your body is rejuvenated, your body is ready to go. And also, the longer you stay awake, the higher the chances of you getting hungry and then looking for something to eat. So sometimes I've had to go to bed at 9 o'clock because I'm feeling hungry, and I know that if I continue to be awake, the chances are that I'm going to fail and grab something to eat, or that I might see a commercial that's talking about popcorn and there's a good movie on, and of course I'm going to reach out for popcorn. As always, please consult your doctor or your healthcare provider before you start engaging in any weight loss program or any new exercise that you have not done in the past. Apart from that, remember that sustainable weight loss is about creating a lifestyle that you can maintain in the long term. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. So if you can't sustain it, please don't do it. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comment section what you think, or if there's anything else that you would like me to address. And I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, you take care and goodbye.